Remember when I told you about the hook 'em horn hand signs? And they're trying to curse you. That's a pox sign. And now monkeypox is coming out. Any preacher, president, celebrity, actor, athlete, fraternity member, sorority member doing these signs, you need to get away from them. Remember the verse I gave you last night? Anything deadly shall not harm you. So right now you need to lock into that verse and get your faith up. But isn't that crazy? You can't make this up. A pox on you done by anyone doing those ball, hook 'em horn hand signs, even in the pulpit. All right, you guys, be blessed.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Where?
Dirty fingers.
Well, that's because I've been fooling around with your equipment.
Never mind. Don't blame it on the studio. Go on with it.
All right.
So that's the sign of the horn, and then what happens? Is that it?
Well, there are other ones, too.
Yeah, what are the other ones?
The other ones, one of them's the pox sign. That's 3 fingers extended.
A pox on you?
A pox on you. During the Middle Ages, this...
Now, and it's actually quite scary. If you type in 2024 into Google and then go onto Google Images, you will see nothing, just a normal 2024 year. But when you go to 2025, you see war, destruction, more war, lockdowns. Then you go to 2026, which is just another normal year. Then you go to 2027, which is more destruction, chaos, explosions, the end of the world. Then you go to 2029. 2029, more chaos, more destructions, end of the world. Then you go to 2030. Well, what's this? The Great Reset. Everything's run by AI. The smart cities, smart homes. What do they have planned for those people? And why are they doing this on Google?
You know what Google named their graphic processor? My answer will shock you. Google's graphic processor is called Adreno, and Google's main web browser page is called Chrome. Google Adreno and Google Chrome. And you know what? The worst thing about it is, even with this information, people still choose to be asleep and choose to ignore it. They don't want to know the truth. They're too scared of the truth. But the truth is, these big organisations, these big celebrities, they're evil. Just pure evil.
A decade earlier, psychologist Stanley Milgram had also looked at how we respond to authority. In order to understand how people were induced to obey unjust regimes and participate in atrocities such as the Holocaust, he set up an experiment. Volunteers were told they were taking part in scientific research to improve memory.
Would you open those and tell me which of you is which, please? Teacher. Where? Teacher.
Separated by a screen, the teacher would ask the learner questions in a word game and administer an electric shock when the answer was incorrect. He was told to increase the voltage with each wrong answer.
Cloud. Horse. Rock. House. Answer. Wrong. 150 volts. Answer. Horse.
Experiment. That's all. Get me out of here. Get me out of here, please.
Continue, please. Go right on.
I refuse to go on. Let me out.
The experiment requires you continue, teacher. Please continue.
Participants didn't know that the learner was really an actor and the so-called shocks harmless.
You're going to get a shock. 180 volts.
I can't stand the pain. Let me out of
You
here.
can't stand it. I'm not going to kill that man, eh? I mean, who's going to take the responsibility if anything happens to that gentleman? I'm responsible for anything that happens here. Continue, please. All right, next one. Slow. Walk, dance, truck, music.
Two-thirds of volunteers were prepared to administer a potentially fatal electric shock when encouraged to do so by what they perceived as a legitimate authority figure. In this case, a man in a white coat.
375 volts. I think something's happened to that fellow in there. I don't get no answer. He was hollering with less voltage. Can't you check in and see if he's all right, please?
Milgram's findings horrified America. They showed that decent American citizens were as capable of committing acts against their conscience as the Germans had been under the Nazis.